Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lips crusty. Some of this Wi-Fi off. I got Wi-Fi everywhere. Young, you be the first one in the room. Yay! What's up, baby? We're gonna talk about the process today. Cut my camera on today so y'all can see my face when I talk. Let's talk with love. I am good. Thanks. Welcome, 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 welcome. The process. Let's talk about the process today. The process. Let's go through the process. Because, baby, listen, I got my glasses right here if you get a little tough. Let's go through the process. Let's wait and see if anybody gonna come through here with us. Let me find your page, Young. Put your page up real quick. Let's see. Give me 1 second. On your page. 3 people. I can't do it that way. Oh, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Blessings. Hello, beautiful. How you doing, baby? How you doing? How you doing? How are you doing? Blessings. Let me go to my channel so I can drop y'all pages. We got 6 people in the chat. Hit the like button, please, and thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope y'all day going well. Y'all, I'm going through the process. So my videos, for some reason, they won't load. So I have to go live and give y'all the process of there we go. That's Young page right there. Give my girl blessings. So that's what I'm doing. I'm about to talk about the process of everything that I had to go through in one day. One day. And I gotta go feed the kids today. Feed the children today. As usual. I gotta go feed them. In the midst of me going through what I gotta go through. So that's Young page. This is Blessings page. So when y'all catch the replay, y'all go to these channels right here and y'all subscribe to them. Subscribe to these channels right here. This is Blessings channel that's up. Let me see. So I thank you, boo. I appreciate you too, baby. I appreciate you too. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes so I don't have to start over when people begin to come in. So we're gonna start in a few seconds with the process. I'm gonna take y'all through everything that I had to go through today. Um, Give me 1 second. I hope this encourages someone. Give me 1 second. Let's- Trying to find Blessings page. When I be trying to pull your page up, Blessings, there you go. I usually couldn't even get it. Yes. I used to couldn't even get it. Let's see. Let me get Blessings in here. 1 second. I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. Okay, there we go. There we go. So Blessings China was up here, and her link is here. We just removed young page too. He said I appreciate you too, sis. Listening while driving into work. Okay, baby. Okay, baby. So y'all, okay. So what is happening? So this morning I woke up. I did a video this morning, but it kept cutting off. Um, I did a video this morning. I woke up, took my shower, um, woke up, took my shower, got went straight down to the environmental health. Welcome, Carla. Welcome, boo. I got up, took my shower, went down to the environmental health because that's where you got to go get the license from to operate your food truck. Remind you that I'm just leaving out of the restaurant last week. I really ain't had no time to rest. I really ain't had no time to do nothing. So I leave out of there. I talk to the man. He the one that I'm always having trouble with. He actually had a good spirit today. He told me everything that I need to do. I need to get a commissary. Those are the ones that those of you that don't know what a commissary is. When you have a food truck, you have to find a commissary, a grocery store, a restaurant, some things to that sort to go in there and wash your dishes because the type of food truck I have, it don't have a sink. I'm not the type of food truck that I have, it don't require a sink, which eventually one day I'm going to get the stoves and all of that other stuff. Anyway, I'm going to take y'all in my food truck probably tomorrow so y'all can see the process that I have went through. So anyway, I went down there. He told me everything I need to do. I need to go over to a grocery store. So I said, I didn't know I can use grocery store. So he was like, yeah, you can use a grocery store. So I spend money at this certain grocery store that's right beside my restaurant. I spend money every day there. So I know the lady that worked there. So I went in there and I asked her, I was like, listen, my inspector said that I need to have commissary, and he said grocery stores can do it. She was like, "Oh, no, I don't think I can be able to do it. I'm not gonna be able to do it." Okay, remember, y'all, this is the process you're gonna have to go through. Anytime, anything that got to do with God, if you belong to Him, you're gonna have to go through. So be prepared for the no's. Be prepared for the doors that's gonna close. But don't get discouraged. See, this season right here, I'm not gonna get discouraged. I'm gonna keep on going. The enemy is gonna try to fight harder because he won't be able to break me. So I was like a little shocked, but I really wasn't because of the simple fact that she's not the owner, she's the manager. And if it was my restaurant and I had a manager, I would want that manager to contact me first. So I'm not faulting her for that. But it was just that it wasn't even a try. I'm a try or I'm gonna call the owner and ask him. See, I look a little deeper into stuff. She ain't wanna call him, and she ain't wanna, do none of that. She just wanted to say no. See, me, if I was the manager, and everybody is not the same, I would have went to the extreme to try and make this person that I know that spin a bag. No, honey, she was us blessing. She was us, honey. But I look at it as she part of the plan. She part of the process. Hey, Nettie Boo, that she's part of the process. And if you look at things like this, y'all, I guarantee you're gonna be able to get through a lot of stuff. I promise you. If you start looking at things like this, you're gonna get through some stuff. So she just didn't try. I've been knowing her for ever. Her son and my daughter was on the same step team. My daughter was the coach. We was all step parents. I mean, we have so much history, and I spent a lot of money in that store every day. You know, so okay, so trying to get Nitty Page up. Yeah, I'm sorry. So with that being said, she didn't even try. And I said, okay, no problem. I left out the store. She gave me a number to call. I couldn't get nobody on the phone. So I said, okay, I'm going to move on and do some other stuff that I need to do. Do some other stuff that I need to do. Um, let's see. Did he say I'm at work? Can't stay stopping by to show love. I catch the replay. No problem, no problem, no problem. Blessing is speaking to you. Um, Briz, Carla, and she's speaking to you too, Nitty. So I said, okay. I left out of there with my head held high. Walked out the door because the cashier, she was like, yeah, girl, she gonna be able to do it for you. You know what I'm saying? She know you be every day, you spending your money, whatever, 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 whatever. And if it was the cashier, if the ball was in her court, I believe I would have been able to use the commissary. So I left there. Um, After I left there, I came home. I sat in the yard for a few minutes because you got to woosah, honey. You got to woosah because you get angry because people not doing things the way you would have did it. Then I thought about it like that. Who am I? Because God make us all different. Our thought process. Everybody have different spirits and different walks of life. So who am I to be mad at this lady because that's how she feels? So when they say I want to be around people that's like-minded, that's what that he's saying. You got to be able to break that word down. Like-minded people that think how I think, people that move how I move, people that operate the way I operate. That's the type of people that I want to be around, that I want to be in contact with. But unfortunately, in a perfect world, you can't get everything that you ask for, because you're gonna have to run into some people like that, because it just makes you stronger. So with that being said, sat there. I said, okay, I called one of my home girls and from my 5 Point Stars, and we talked, and she trying to name places. She's like-minded. She trying to, what about this person? And what about that person? And that person, and that person. We just trying to figure out something. And I just was chilling. So I get a phone call from the landlord at the restaurant. She was like, hey, I can't get the girls' bathroom door open, and you still have food in there. I said, my lights are still on in there. My deep freezer will be delivered tomorrow. They're not scheduled to cut my lights out until the 5th, I think. It's either the 3rd or the 5th. I said, so my food is fine. I said, I told you that I wasn't going to be able to leave. I'm not going to leave the building until the 1st. Today is not the 1st. So, and you see that I still have my buffet table in there and a couple more items. So I'm not finished. I said, but on the 1st, I was going to call you and tell you to come do your walkthrough, because I'm going to be finished then. Like in my mind, I'm like, why y'all in here before I'm even finished? And call complaining about stuff that I'm going to fix. So it's just like, now you want to irritate me. Now you want to irritate me because I'm not finished doing what I need to do. So why you calling me beforehand? So whatever. So I told her that I had somebody that was gonna come unlock the door because I don't know who locked that bathroom door. Um, so before I can call who I had to call, she already had been called somebody. So I'm like, okay, all right. So here we go. This is how the process go. Now they irritating you. So now do I need to pay your people because I had my people? I'm not out of your building because you're not even supposed to be in there until the first. You know. So I had to look at the date and make sure I wasn't tripping. Is the date the first, y'all? I think the date is the 31st. So irritate me after the 31st. Don't irritate me on the first. So anyway, I went up there and I called this girl that I know that needs some things in her house for her children. Yeah, when I tell you I had so much canned foods, so much box foods, I donated all that stuff. I donated every bit of it because I didn't even want to have the process to be able to remove it. Called another one of my friends, gave her 40 pounds of chicken drumettes and um, baby back ribs and everything, stuff I just bought. You know, in the process of me going through my process, God still going to use you. Go ahead and you still got to do the will of the Lord. It don't stop just because you going through right now. So that's how God works. You could be going through hell and back. You still gotta let the Lord use you. You can't stop. I don't feel like it. I don't want to do this. Like today, I still gotta go out there at 5:30 and make sure them kids that we feed every Monday. I still gotta suck it up of what I'm going through and make sure I still do the will of the Lord. The process don't stop. It just keep on going. Okay, so I hope this encourages somebody when you going through and you sad and you're crying and stuff. The process still have the show still have to go on because you got to know that God has you no matter what. It might not look like it. That's why you cannot worry about what it looks like. You can't worry about what it looks like. It looks bad right now. It looks bad. But if you worry about how it looks, it's not gonna work out. You know, it's power in your thoughts too. It's the tongue, but it's definitely power in your thoughts. So I know that this process is gonna come to an end, and I know God is going to come through, and He gonna show out like He ain't never showed out before. You hear me? He allowed me to get the restaurant. He said, okay, because he give us free will. So I went on and I got the restaurant because he gave me free will because it was a blessing when I got my food truck. It's mine. I don't owe nobody nothing. All the overhead, I have none. All the money will be mine. So I was standing outside of my food truck today and I was talking to one of my 5-point star sisters. I said, God allowed you to run the streets and he'll be standing right here when you're ready. When you finish running the streets. So while I'm standing there, God gave it to me. He said, I gave you this food truck and it's going to be sitting right here when you're ready. You got that restaurant. I gave you these people that was of God, but the restaurant wasn't from God. That was my free will. And I put my hand on my food truck and my food truck was God. He allowed me to have free will. And that food truck was right there. Whenever I was finished running, it was right there waiting on me, just like God do us. He let us run the street, run wild, and then he'll be still right there with open arms. I hope somebody caught that in the spirit. Young did. I hope somebody caught that thing in the spirit that God will be right there. Now, you done did some things that God ain't tell you to do. So you got to go through the process of getting back on track. God got to whoop us. So a part of the whooping is no, ma'am, you can't. I can't use the restaurant. I mean the grocery store for a commissary. My landlord calling me. Yes, the door's locked. Little nitpicking thing. That's part of the process. Yeah, the new license is now $250. That's a part of the whooping. That's the whooping. So you got to know that that's what happens when you run from God. You're gonna get punished. But he'll be right. He right there waiting for me when I get finished. When he get finished whooping. So that food truck, that's God. He waiting. He be like, I've been here. I've been sitting here waiting for you. You finish. I allow you to have free will to run out here and run the streets. For what sense did that make? Because I gave you a food truck where you didn't have no overhead. Everything you made was yours. In that restaurant, everything you made was theirs. So we have to just go through this process, y'all, and we have to be able to listen to God in the process. We have to listen to God during the process. So with that being said, and thirst after righteousness, for thou shalt be filled. So I'm sitting here at my computer desk and I'm reading this scripture. It said, blessed are those which do hunger and thirst after righteousness. They shall be filled. So I am hungry and I'm thirsty for righteousness. And the Lord said that I shall be filled. So out of the process, I see God. I see him moving in all of this. So I know that I'm going to be filled. I know that everything is going to be okay. But I have to keep my eyes on Jesus. I cannot take my eyes off of him. I cannot pay attention to what the enemy is trying to do to me in this process. I hope that somebody catches the replay or that's watching, catch this thing. Don't worry about what it looked like. It's gonna be a lot of closed doors, but God gonna open the door that He want open for you. Okay, so that is where I'm at now with the process. I got to go feed these children at 5:30, so I'm going to relax because I have been out all morning. Good morning, Marissa. I have been out all morning, and I need to relax my mind because when I go around these children, I want to be able to, not take my problems with me when I'm doing the will of the Lord. I got to put it aside. I got to put my problems aside. They're not problems. It's definitely testimonies because when God bring me out, I got to be able to tell y'all how he brought me out. I got to be able to tell y'all how he brought me out because that's all God requires for us to do is tell the people about me. Just tell them. So that's where I'm at. Um, those channels that I put up, you guys, y'all please subscribe to them if y'all are replayers. They are up. This is Marissa 617. I put blessings up. I put young up. And I know it's the middle of the day, but I still had to go ahead with that word. And I definitely hope if I just touch one with my testimony, then God is pleased. Okay? He is pleased. But let me go. Let me relax because it's already one. You're welcome, Marissa. It's already 1:00. And it's already 1:00. And I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the day so I can meditate and so I can pray to before I get out here with these kids because regardless of what I'm going through, I gotta put that mess aside. and know that God, and know that I know that God got me, and continue on. So the channels that I put up, y'all, please subscribe to them. Um, Subscribe to them, y'all. And if y'all didn't catch the video, y'all please go to the beginning and watch this video, because this video is going to help somebody. It's definitely going to help somebody, because we have to learn how to fight. It's a spiritual warfare, and we have to learn how to fight in the spirit. And this is what I'm doing. So y'all continue to pray for me, pray for my process. Y'all, I promise y'all, it's glory after this. Hey, listen, I promise you that is glory after this. I promise you. I promise you. Y'all might be hearing me like, oh my gosh, she sounds so sad. I'm not. I'm fighting in the spirit. My spirit is on guard. You know, I got on my hedge of protection. When you got on that hedge of protection, like you looking from the right to the left, you don't know which way to go. So I'm on guard. It's like I'm at the door because I know that the enemy want to come in. So I'm protecting my whole self. God has sent me His Spirit, so I'm making sure that the enemy don't come in, and I'm prepared for him. So that's what y'all see, and that's what y'all hear. You know that I have the arm of God on, and when you have that arm of God on, you watch it, trying to make sure the enemy don't come in. So y'all listen. I know we all have been through processes before, but let's just try to deal with them through God, with God, because I'm weak right now. But He didn't gave me His word where He told me that when I'm weak, He's strong. And I'm gonna stand on it. I'm standing on it. We can read scriptures all day long. But do you believe that God is going to turn this thing around? I believe wholeheartedly that God is going to turn this thing around. I told y'all I was going to show y'all the process. This is the behind the scenes. I'm supposed to be popping up with my grand opening, showing y'all my truck. I'm back on the road. God said I got to show y'all everything that I got to go through to get to Him, to get back to Him. Okay? So that's the reason why I got to show all of this. I got to show all of this. And if I feel like it get a little heavy sometimes and I feel like I want to cry, y'all gonna see. Because this is God's plan. But when it's over, it's gonna be amazing. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. But anyway, I know it's the middle of the day and I'm not about to mess with nobody. It's 1:00 and I know everybody going all different types of ways, but I will be back tonight. I'll be back when I go feed the kids today. Me and my process, my situation, the crushing, the pushing, the pressing, all the stuff that I'm going through. Hey, Lincoln, baby, all the stuff that I'm going through, I'm still going to feed them babies without a doubt, you know. And I know how to feed them babies with the Spirit of the Lord, and not make it look like I'm going through something, you know. So that's what I'm about to do. Let me put my girl page up here real quick. So anybody that catches the replay, y'all, these wonderful pages. Um, these wonderful pages, y'all, please subscribe to these channels. Subscribe. So if y'all have not seen this, y'all please go back and catch this thing in the spirit, so y'all can see what God up to and what you got to go through when you serve Him. You're gonna have to go through. A lot of people don't like to serve God because they don't want to do the process. But it's going down. It's going down. So anyone that came through the bushes, I know my girls and them, Coffee and them, will come through because they always leaving me a heartfelt message. So I know they're gonna come through. So I was thank y'all for doing the replay. I'm thanking y'all on this live. Thank you, Lincoln. Thank you, Marissa. Thank you, Blessings. Thank you, Young. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm gonna go ahead on about my business. This is Lincoln Kisses page. Her link is on my picture. Um, the chat will be still open. So when y'all do the replay, y'all have not subscribed to them. Y'all please do. Thank y'all for the 7 thumbs up. Y'all have a blessed and prosperous day. And pray for your girl because she's definitely praying for y'all.